Why, hello. How art thou, yon friendos? Hopefully y'all can hear me. And if you can't, then I have several questions. Un momento whilst I share yon stream. Now, how's about I move my food so I can type? That might be a good idea. There we go. Okay. We exist. Outstanding. Set my chat up. Don't mind me, by the way. I was just kind of playing around with things, trying to make sure this is working. There we go. Okay. Things is set up. How's about I plug my laptop in so it's not struggling so horrendously. Hey guys, what's up? Playing Hard Space Shipbreaker today. I might turn that down a bit. Yeah, this will work. Okay, that's fine. So, welcome to Hard Space Shipbreaker. Hello, Jen. Yeah, this is just, like, I'm sure you guys have seen this game before. This is a game in which you play a salvager who is cracking ships apart in space to sell them and hopefully pay off a frankly idiotic debt. Anyway, I'm just gonna be like relaxing and playing this for a little bit. I wanted to stream today, but I also just wanted to play Shipbreaker, so I compromised.
Hello, Shipbreaker. This is your morning wake-up call.
Yeah.
Rise and shine, Cutter. Hope you feel well rested. Ready to continue your training?
Wait a minute,
Okay.
did my...
Let's have a look at your employee terminal.
Oh my god, it didn't update.
Let's get caught up on career progression.
The cloud save did not update.
I've sent you a message with an explanation. Go on,
That's
keep it
unfortunate. Oh well. We get to play through the early game again. Which one of these is from Cutter?
clear as mud. Don't worry. I'm here to walk you through the process. Soon enough, I'm going to introduce you to some of the other shipbreakers. Most of them are willing to help you out.
Dadgummit.
Alright. Let's start a new shift and pick your first ship.
Okay, so I played the absolute crap out of this game,
Which ships you have access to.
and
Each morning,
I've gotten to the point where I had like has level
start a
5.
fresh one. Go ahead and claim one, and we'll get to work.
I'm not a big fan of any of these, but I'll go with this one. But yeah, I was up to the point. Wait a minute. Hold on. I am. No, I'm not. Never mind. Okay. The cloud save did not update. I've been playing this on my tower, but it's been having frame rate issues as I get further along.
She's all yours, Cutter.
There we go.
Your primary goal is to reach rank 3. Now try to remember, nanocarbon goes in the processor. Aluminum
Okay,
goes
so
in
I
the
got my
furnace.
cutter.
Try to salvage the entire ship if you can. We call it
Fantastic.
using the whole buffalo.
Yeah, I know, Weaver.
Get your
Thank
search
you.
faster that way and start knocking out that debt of yours. I'll be observing.
Wow, this thing is literally just a floating box.
Good luck, Cutter. Weaver out.
That's unfortunate. This thing really have no engine? The thing said, like, the other deal said that it had engine nacelles. Usually, by the way, you would want to be careful with these, because if this... I was cracking one of these open yesterday on a higher level ship, and the the engine bay inside was pressurized, so the entire assembly just came rocketing out and slammed into that over there. Almost took me with it. Alright. I'm in. Lots of fun stuff going on here. The music, by the way, is absolutely maximum chill. I love it. Fair warning, by the way, if anyone gets vertigo very easily, I'm going to apologize in advance, because apparently I don't. Either that or I'm just really jiving with zero-G movement. Okay, that's not free yet. We gotta go in here. Yeah, no, I've noticed, I was sharing this with a friend yesterday, and I did something like that where I just cut a flip instead of turning, and she kind of freaked out like, oh my god, no. At which point my brain caught up with me and said, hey, that's not okay, bro. This game is really fun though, very relaxing. Can I just like shove this out? Yeah. So usually it pays to throw tethers around, but I don't have any at the moment. And you can actually just use your jets to shove pieces around like this. It's not very difficult. I'm just doing a quick once around because...
I know these ships look intimidating to scrap at first.
No, they really don't.
Soon enough, you'll be stripping the huge Gecko-class freighters like nothing.
Okay.
Got my star, salvaging back down our side. And a droid scrapping biz. You know what made me come up here? One day, we got a batch of this particular model in. One of them kinds with synthetic skin and everything.
Come on.
We almost never saw people.
This takes forever.
Like that. They're always too expensive to manufacture. Seems someone found a warehouse full.
This takes forever without tethers.
20 years or so. Since the AI ban took effect. Probably bought the whole lot for pennies, thinking they could turn a tidy profit.
I just shove that in there. This is fine. There we go. Probably should have done that at first, but it's okay.
Even had the same slack-jawed expression.
Alright.
Now, Jed and I wasn't exactly pals or nothing, but all the same,
That was easy.
couldn't bring myself to start smashing that dopey face. And that's when I looked into getting on with Lynx.
I've never actually heard this story before, by the way.
I better to cut up
Like in my other playthrough, I didn't.
family relation.
It just didn't pop up at all.
Anyway, I'm running on. I'll clear the channel. Holler if there's anything giving you grief up there, Cutter. We were out.
I've noticed, by the way, that the characters in this game are pretty cool. There's like, no spoilers, but there's one... Oh, no. Oh, there was an aluminum panel in there. Ah, that's unfortunate. Oh well. Yeah, this is basically the game. You rip pieces off of a ship, and you shove it into the correct, you know, processor, or furnace, or barge, which... Apparently the barge isn't even active yet. That's weird. I'm seriously debating backing out and trying to get my my cloud save back, because on my other run I was way further along. Overheating my plasma cutter, that's fine. Is there any more? Nope. Like I said, sorry if anyone gets vertigo, because I'm going to trigger the crap out of it here. Okay. Should be able to just push you off and away. Perfect. More or less perfect. Shub.
Valuable object.
There we go.
Credits awarded.
Alright. I want to get in here. Because there was apparently a chunk of the last floor panel that I did not realize was meant for the furnace. Maybe it was just that one. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, because all of that says is going for the processor, so...
Processing object.
Yeah.
Applying credits to account.
Okay. That's fine? Question mark? I guess? I don't know. I'm gonna be honest, I kind of lost the plot here. Like, very much, the hell am I doing kind of status. Like, bruh, everything's so weird. I'm not used to not having to pay attention to frickin' where my tethers are and where engines might be exploding, where the reactor is. Reactors are great, by the way. Sarcasm. Actually, reactors aren't bad. All you gotta do is cut a path into the ship and then just yank him out real quick, like. One thing though, there are a couple of ships that have these big, long engine nacelles that are legit about the length of this thing right here. And the way you crack them open is you go inside, you bust them up a little bit, and at the very back there's a fuel injector that's worth a lot of money. You hit that, pop a control on it, and the whole thing cracks in half. And then you have these big, long half pieces that you can just shove into the processor. Problem is, they're so long that they often get stuck on that part right there and will not go in because both the processor and the furnace have some kind of like vacuum effect. And whatever you shove in between them, if something does get shoved in between them, usually gets caught up in the vacuum effect of both and just sticks there, which is really annoying. And I don't know if that's like a skill thing or if that's the that's like a bug, but it is kind of annoying. Alright, let's see if we can finish lopping this side off. Actually, this should be free. It is indeed. Okay. Get you moving on your way, cousin. And this one also ought to be free. Yeah. This is going smoothly, more or less. It's almost like I've done this basically all last night. There we go. Let's say that went in, right? I did not see an update. Cut the rest of this off. What I usually do is I'll start on one side of the ship, strip it completely, so I can essentially just eat my way through it. And that can be, I say a side of the ship, it could be like the top, the bottom, whatever, just get a face off of the damn thing. Oh no, that was furnace. Wait, come back here. Uh-oh. Problems. Things move fast in this game. Come on, little buddy. Okay. I thought that was going to be processor bait, and some of it is, which bears the question of Nani the... So basically, I've got to cut that out of there. I see. I see your problem. And they weigh exactly the same. Damn it. Okay. This is going to be very, very awkward. And... boop. Well, that can go in the furnace over yonder.
Material deposited. Account credit applied.
There we go. To the furnace with you. That's weird. I've never actually seen that happen. Either that or I just never cared about it because, you know, it's tiny. Why would I?
Processing valuable object. Credits awarded.
I mean, it could have just shoved that in the furnace, but then it would have been billed for it. It's not worth the time. Let's see. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna yeet that crap straight over. I ain't got the time or the attention span, if I'm honest. Oh, that didn't cut. My bad. There we go. Yeah. It's occurring to me, by the way, if you guys are talking, I can't see it. I assume everyone's just being quiet. Which is fine. We are in chill stream mode. Does it look good, though? Like, if anyone is in and actively watching, does the stream look good? Does it sound okay? Did I accidentally mute myself again? Am I recording instead of streaming? That would be some shit. There we go. Off with you. Excellent.
Processing valuable deposit. Credits transferred.
Okay, I think something might be wrong with yonder chat box. Oh well. If something is wrong with yonder chat box, I would assume I would have gotten a message by now. Oh well. We continue, because salvage waits for no man. Love the music in this game.
Processing object. Applying credits to account.
Alright, not too much more that we need to cut out now. Away you go, foul creature.
Raw material.
Yeah, I know I lost some, but that's like
Credits deposited.
a good minute worth of work to cut that crap loose. It's annoying. How about I hit the thing that I want to hit? Why did I do that? Why did I do that? Is there a reason for that? Ooh, we got the whole back end of the ship off. Yay. I don't think there was a reason for that. Okay. So we're in here now. Yeah, now it's time to cut the glass off. That's gonna be fun. I have a sneaking suspicion that the entire cockpit has been lopped off of this thing. Okay. Let's get this. One shot. The glass always bothers me because it's... It probably doesn't have to be this precise, but I am a little bit OCD. Well, I cut it most of the way through. That's good. Boom. And last little bit. Yep. Saw that coming. Okay, so where are you still connected? Down here, I'd imagine. Oh, no, I didn't mean to hit what was behind that. That was very awkward.
Material accepted. Credits assigned.
Glass is hilariously expensive for some reason. I don't know why. There we go. Okay, so, yeah, accidentally cut all the way down this thing. Did not mean to do that. It's fine. This should be off. Yeah, there you go. Get out of here. Now the top is also off.
Salvage goal reached. Rewards assigned.
Away you go. And now there's nothing left except for... Well, okay, there's this one panel, and then the rest of it, I believe, goes into the furnace. Behold, I shall teach you the dance of my people. Alright. Get this big old bitch into the furnace, and then we call it a day. Maybe not. Now see, if I had my usual tools, I would just run this into the furnace as a whole. Yeah, I know, I'm breaking stuff. I don't care. But I don't have my damn tethers. That's still not detached, is it? Why are you not detached? I can see you. There's nothing holding you to this. Hello? Oh, it's that little bit down there. I see. Very well. Okay, now it should go. Yeah. Take forever.
Raw material accepted.
And that's detached. This is detached. By the way, thank you for the like, whoever dropped that. Much appreciated. Just casually floating along here. Don't mind me. I'm pretty well done, by the way. I don't have to be doing all this. I just am because I'm a bit of a completionist. There we go. Okay, that is one full ship, cut to pieces, properly salvaged. There's literally nothing else here that I can take. Job done. I think we're good. Go away. I like that you can reel yourself in, by the way. It's very nice.
Excuse me while I eat my lunch.
Yeah, looking at it, I could have left that claim a while ago.
Good morning, shipbreaker. Your allocated shift time will be commencing shortly.
Yeah.
Looking good, Cutter. Now go ahead and pick another ship.
I'm going to try something because this is kind of bothering me. I'm going to... I don't want to save and quit, actually. Okay, I'm going to tab out just for a second. Says the cloud's up to date. I thought I could carry on some of my stuff. Real quick, though. Oh, I can't even use equipment yet. Damn it. Ah. Sag. Okay. We can go on to something just a little bit more fancy, though. So let's do that. Of course, as you level up, there's more hazards, but you get paid more for the materials, so give and take.
Alright. Hold up a second there, Cutter.
Yeah, what up?
Because you've increased your rank, we're going to give you the next greatest ship. Now this one will be full of machinery, electronics, furniture, all stuff that Lynx can collect and resell. You're going to want to throw those items on the barge. That's, the big green thing below you. Go ahead, have a look.
Ah, yes, the big green barge.
Toss any valuable objects or components down there. Don't worry about breaking anything. There's a dampening field that'll catch everything. Works great. Most of the time. Let's give it a go.
And this is where the fun begins. Because now there's actually going to be components in here that we can rip out and resell, as mentioned. Which is very nice. This thing has a cage up front, though. I've never actually seen that before. Okay, lots of cool stuff going on here. I think I'm going to start with this here cage, maybe going through the cockpit. Ooh, that would have been bad. Those fuel tanks explode. Let's casually float that down there. There's another one. No? Just the one? Just the one fuel tank? Come on now, bro. Fun little fact about those fuel tanks, just BT dubs. If you, there are usually cut points where you can slice them out. But if you hit those cut points, then you're going to detonate the fuel tank. So what you gotta do essentially is just use your grappling gun to rip them out that way. What is holding this thing on? I missed one. I missed a cut point somewhere. There's an anchor that is still holding it and it's bothering me.
Hello.
Well, maybe there's not. Can I just move this now? No? Oh! Comes off in pieces, I see. Excuse me? Can I... okay, there we go. Thank you!
Valuable object processed.
This is gonna be one of those, isn't it? Aha! The sneaky. No time for your sneaky sneak. Yeah, there we go. That's what I wanted.
Perfecto.
Alright, so anyway, now that we got that roll cage or whatever it is off of your ship, I'm going to cut into it and get at all of that delicious goodness. That's another fuel tank in there. I'm not particularly thrilled about it. Some weirdness going on with the tracking for the visuals, but at least the actual bits, or the part that it cuts, stays true. Get it nice and perfect. Excellent. That is not what I meant to do, but you know what? It worked out, so all is well. Try not to get an angle on that fuel tank, because if I do, we'll all know, and it's going to explode. Uh-oh. Got the glass caught down there. That would have been bad.
Material accepted. Credit.
Alright. Batten down the hatches, I'm coming in.
Hello.
Ooh. Repair kit. We like those. Why is there a fuel tank just kind of sitting out here in the middle of BF nowhere? Why is there an asteroid chart? What happened to this ship? I have several questions. Okay, step one, we need an exit. Let's pull the light off of there, get that out of our way. And now we make ourselves an exit. As far as I can see, it seems interesting. Yeah. Oh, we're gonna check it later. Alright, man. Appreciate you stopping by. Okay, there we go. We have our exit now. We have an antenna over here, which we can just yoink off and send down to the barge. Perfecto.
Salvage deposit confirmed.
Okay, let's remove that there fuel tank before it gets us killed. Because knowing my luck, it is going to absolutely wreck my shit if I blink for a second. Just launch the fuel tank out of a, what is essentially a railgun.
Applying credit.
That's fine. Uh-oh. Oh, this one's heavy. Oh, that one's full. Oh boy. Dumb idea, but effective. Yeah, don't worry about it. I'm just hitting it with compressed space-time. This is fine.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
Oh, I just realized we're still in tutorial mode.
Got that pretty quickly. Now, let me teach you about the kiosk. Once the training wheels come off, Link's regulations mean you gotta cover your own oxygen and fuel costs. That's the way things go. Turning it on now. Now, no need to panic. They'll last you a good while. But if you end up running out, you gotta top up at the kiosk over there. Let's have a look.
Alright, damn, fine. Freaking dystopian space BS. You gotta pay for your own O2.
Salvage
Ooh.
Account credit applied.
Did not realize that was coming off as well. Ooh. Cargo hatch. That is barge material. I'll come back for that.
For processing.
Let's get the tutorial out of the way so I can actually do things.
Welcome to Vendatron 9000.
Have access to the kiosk.
Pretty easy, right? Alright, I'll leave you to it. We'll chat again when you've hit the next rank. Weaver out.
Roger. I'm starting to think that I might have actually skipped training during my last run because I don't remember any of this. Either that or I was just not paying attention in the slightest. Okay, so cargo ship doors. Or cargo hatch. That goes down here. The game actually tells you where everything goes, which is nice.
Salvage accepted. Credit applied. Processing valuable object.
Oh no, I forgot a light again. I always forget lights. It wouldn't be so bad, except they bill you for every single light that you miss.
Deposited.
Hey, oh my god, you got rid of a fluorescent bulb. How dare you? Wonder how much that asteroid charged. Snowman's cat? Nah, this is Hard Space Shipbreaker, my guy. It does kind of look like No Man's Sky on the surface, though. Except, you know, on release, this game is actually fun. Shots fired.
Transferring credit.
Oh, O2 canister. That's nice. Okay, just gonna get these asteroid shards out of here because they're in the way. Funnily enough, I've been thinking about trying to pick up No Man's Sky again. That's not a multi-tool, that is a freaking pipe wrench. Well, let's get a... okay. Burn lol. Yeah, I mean, it's, I actually really like this game. It's been a lot of fun so far. And I don't know why, which is the funniest part of it. I have no idea why I'm having so much fun with it, but I am. Alright. Yeehaw! Excuse me, sir, and or madam, I said yeehaw. Can I, like... Why is that locked in there? That should be floating free, unless I forgot something. I think I forgot something. I'm 100% sure I forgot something now. Okay, whatever. Let's just cut this back end free so I can get in. On these particular ships, when you cut off the back end, usually the whole portion of it comes off. That was a little bit too close, but it's okay. Oh, another antenna, I just realized. Shove that down there. Anything else of value? No. You know what? I'm just gonna... let's do the engine nacelles real quick, because these things are kind of getting on my nerves. Round 2. Yeah, those things are worth 206,000 credits. So very nice. Here we go.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
I really wish my old save file would have transferred over. I know I keep mentioning it, I'm sorry, but I worked for a while to get where I got. I legit just sat down and played this game for like 6 hours the first time I booted it up yesterday. And like, it was a case of, well, where did the time go? Because, frankly, I have no idea. I just kind of sat around vibing on my main tower, listening to, actually, I wasn't even listening to music. I was listening to the music in the game. Hello? Oh, there's another one. Okay.
I need you to head back to the kiosk on the starting platform to fill up your O2.
Why would I do that?
We were out. Cutter, make your way back to the kiosk on the starting platform to fill up your O2. Blue ain't your color. Trust
There we go.
me on this one.
I got you, I got you. Here, O2, fresh O2. I got all the O2, my mans. Okay, so there is another fuel tank there that I did not notice the first time. The first time I did this, actually, I tried to hit one of those with the cutter because it sort of struck me as, oh, well, that's a cut point, right? It was not a cut point. Oh, that is a fat one. Jeez. Almost 1,200 kilograms. I don't know how much that is in pounds, but it seems heavy. I'm going to assume that that is a heavy measurement. Alright, the rest of this is just bound for the processor, so let's get it going. No, 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 not to the furnace. If you go to the furnace, I'm going to be very upset. Okay. Processor's got him now. The ship is floating now. That's a bit concerning. One of the times, or one of the ships that I was running with, I accidentally tethered it to, I tethered the ship. Like, I thought I had cut a panel off, and I tethered it to the processor. Accidentally tethered the entire damn ship, and there was so little of it left that it was all pulling. And I just kind of freaked out. I was like, no! Because if you just miss something and you move on to the next claim, I don't think they do too much to you. But if you put something into the wrong space, that's when they start to have problems. Like if I threw this into the furnace, that would be very bad. Let's go ahead and grab that fuel real quick. Send that along. Okay. This is all listing a little bit, and I'm not terribly fond of that. But it's okay. Let's cut this panel free. Frickin' lights everywhere. The lights have cost me like a few $100 in my other playthrough. Just because I miss all of them. Well, maybe not all of them, but definitely quite a few. Meanwhile, there's this. Airlock go brrr. Sorry for anyone who's sensitive to flashing lights, by the way. I probably should have mentioned that a long time ago, but... Okay, yeah, this is fine. No, Slightly less worried about this, but I don't want it to go into the furnace, so we'll just help it along. Yeah, it's fine. So now we yoink out the airlock, send that down into resell land, and boom, 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 we continue. Alright, come on. Come out of there. Cut. Ow.
Salvage accepted. Credit applied.
Some of the maneuvering that you have to do. Ridiculous, but that's what makes it fun. I legitimately don't know why this game is so fun, by the way. Like, I've tried to figure it out. I've tried to be like, maybe it's like, it's just artificial dopamine hit or something, or maybe it's just I like breaking things, which I would easily believe. Nah, I don't know what it is, but the game is fun. Okay, yeah, that one's gonna be a chunky one. Perfecto. This one's gonna be funny. I actually don't have to cut that free.
Object processed. Credit deposited.
Cutter, make your way back to the kiosk on the starting platform to fill up your O2.
Yeah, thanks for the
Blue
reminder.
is your color. Trust me on this one. We were out. Hey, Cutter, I need you to head back to the kiosk.
Okay, if you
on
could
the
stop
starting
doubling up.
platform to fill up your O2.
It's just a really chill game. Yeah, it is. And like Space Chop Shop Simulator, that's exactly what it is. But I don't know, honestly. It's something about the movement and the way it feels to move around.
Stabilizing.
And I guess just seeing a ship slowly come apart as you chop pieces off of it. It's really cool. I'm very glad that I already cut the cockpit off of this one, because that is one of my least favorite parts. Oh, I didn't know I could just rip those off. That's cool.
Processing valuable object. Credit awarded.
I'm going to be honest, I don't need to do the other one, because we are about to send the whole thing straight in there once I get this light out of the way, because as we all know, lights are
Salvage deposit
spies.
awarded.
Why did you break off? You absolutely useless. Get it all in there.
Object accepted for processing.
So anyway, I started blasting. There's gonna be a light in there or something. There always is. And I always miss it, and I always get billed for it. Because, you know, screw me and everything I stand for. Okay, let's just get this part out of the way first.
Processing valuable deposit. Credit transferred.
There we go. Since those are going to be ripped off anyway, we continue. So, no, there's not another one. Okay, so this should be free. Yeah. Where is the processor? General that wayish direction. Sand it.
Valuable object processed. Credit awarded.
I missed a light. I missed a light. I probably looked right at it and then just went brain dead for a second. God, I miss having tethers. I cannot describe to you how much I want my tethers back. They would make this so much easier. Oh, come on. Ooh. Hold on there, fella. You don't go that way. You go over there. Did the bottom come off of the ship and I not notice? That one panel, yeah. Oh, yeah. Multiple panels. Well, what was holding those on in the first place? It's fine. The lights are like $5 plus inflation. Try like 2,000. I don't know why, but everything in this game is ridiculously expensive, which is probably inflation. Alright, let's see if we can get this big chunky bitch over there. Yeah, mule. Looks somewhat promising.
Deposit accepted for processing.
There you go. Today's $5, this game's 3,000. I would believe it in a heartbeat, my friend. Can this move? This can move. Fantastic. There's probably a light on there. We're about to see how much it is. Bet. I don't know. That was only 31. That was only 31. Oh, never mind. Okay, there were multiple pieces of it. One of them was slightly small. That's fine. We're about to run out of oxygen, unfortunately. But it's okay. Cut this free.
Your oxygen reserves are low.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Excess carbon dioxide can cause damage to Link's equipment.
Yes, damage to Link's equipment. Don't mind the employees. Oh, by the way, fun little fact of the like the kind of setting that they're going for.
Oxygen levels
At the beginning of the game, you essentially get recruited into Lynx Corporation, and they literally kill you and record your genetic info as a way to create clones of you should you die in the process of salvaging. That is the opening day at Lynx Corporation. And the process of doing this, plus all of the onboarding stuff, and none of this equipment is yours, you're essentially renting it from the company. Basically, it all amounts to like $1.25 billion. And they immediately put you into a $1.25 billion debt. And you're... The wording of the contract, and obviously you don't see the whole thing, but the wording of the contract is, it's very restrictive on potential workers' rights, shall we say. To the point where you're not even allowed to form a union or be related to a union at all. Sometime during the midpoint of the game, the lady who owns the company comes on with like a little propaganda bit and says unions are dangerous. They force you to pay ridiculous fees for services that you will never use. Lynx already has your best interest at heart. Saying the lady that charged us $1.25 billion just to start working at the company. Yeah, that's the kind of aesthetic we're going for here. Hello, people who have joined, by the way. Appreciate y'all showing up. Hope you're all doing well.
Processor deposit accepted. Credits awarded.
Okay, here we are. Okay, that okay. So this, I see the problem because part of this is processor and part of this is furnace. Ah. Swook up. Well, thanks for popping in here, my mans. I don't know how to do this cleanly, so we'll just do it ghetto-ly. Oh, that's hot. Hey, where the hell are you going?
Materials deposited.
That is really cool and really trippy. I have turned the graphics down so as I can, you know, stream without you guys seeing a slideshow. Alright, usually I go for completion, but once I hit the max rank, I'm just gonna leave.
Processing object. Applying credits to account.
And of course, I'm gonna have to do the whole damn thing in order to get that. How does I say it? I'm pretty sure there was some more stuff for the barge in here. Yeah! These storage bins usually go for a lot. Whoop. Hey, no.
Salvage registered. Transferring credits.
Yeah, frickin' 7800 or 78 Gs, I don't know. Also, these things are really aggressive when you pull them towards you. Freaked me out more than once.
Salvage deposit.
Okay, great, we're having to...
Applying credits to account.
I see we're on this kind of time now. Case in point. 78k? Okay, I'm not insane, that's good. Yeah, 78 grand for a storage locker. Inflation is ridiculous. Cause like that's not even the good stuff that you put in the storage locker. That's just a storage locker. Unless this is like a
Salvage
cartel ship and we're
applying
salvaging product, which would be extremely awkward.
oxygen reserves are low. Reminder. Salvage deposit secured.
Okay, I'm already to the point where I've maxed out. I didn't even notice. In other words, $200. Yeah, no kidding. I'm just gonna go ahead and end the shift now. Boop. Give me a bite. Only lost 2 lights, that's not bad.
New certification level achieved.
Yay. Oh, by the way, for all of y'all who are here from, well, who have been subscribed for a while, next episode of the Endwalker series is already uploaded and ready to go. I just gotta put a thumbnail on it. So that's gonna be what I do probably at the end of this stream. Hey, Hazard level 2. And a new ship class. Hazard level 3. And a new ship class. I made $5 million. I'm still 1.25 billion debt.
And it's looking like you're really gonna make your way around here. It's time to learn about how to upgrade your equipment.
Hey, about
Some
time.
of the more advanced disposal. Head on over to your workbench in the equipment room and we'll see about upgrading your tools.
Can I get my tethers now?
I'm gonna read this straight from the manual. Lynx rewards hard work and learning by giving shipbreakers
Ready to
access
watch.
tool improvements and new equipment.
Yeah.
Salvage goals is essential for becoming a master shipbreaker. Repeat after me, Cutter. Tethers are your friends. Now,
Yeah, that's
have a quick read. And let's hop
that
back
is
to basically, they want to make sure you prove yourself first.
those are words to live by.
Big guns.
Tethers are
Salvage
definitely
goals
your
will get
friends.
Shiny Lynx tokens. Use those tokens here to get yourself some new gear. So
I
let's
can't
get
really
going
upgrade
and
anything.
learn about one of the most important tools in a shipbreaker's toolbox. Tethers. Go ahead and purchase them.
I already did. We're just gonna get to work. Yeah, no, tethers are like your best friends. Ah.
Let me tell you how to use these things. Tethers are more
The hell?
powerful than the beam in your grapple. They're great for moving super heavy salvage. Try it out. Press and hold the secondary input for the grapple to begin placement. Point where you want the salvage to move to, then release the input to create the tether. Great. Now, what if you want to get rid of the tethers you've already placed? There's a cancel command you can send, but take note that it clears all of your tethers. Go ahead and try it now. Yeah, there you go. Now, you've got unlimited tethers during this training exercise. But after this, when you need more, you'll have to buy them from the kiosk. Let's see how well you can handle them.
Oh
A
yeah.
bunch of that scrap. You can stack multiple tethers on one object to increase the pull force. You can also chain objects of any size together to move them as a group. I've seen some cutters do incredible things with a daisy chain of tethers. All right. Well done, Cutter. Like I said, tethers are your friends. Once you get the hang of them, you can get pretty creative on how you use them.
Yep.
Now, when you're ready, let's go back to the hab and continue with the day.
Yeah, I would like to have an actual ship to do this on. For reasons, of course.
Good morning, Cutter 9346-52.
Oh, come on, you charge me a day for that?
A happy and productive day.
Bruh. Yeah, every day you get charged like 500,000 just to exist. Let's see here. I like the idea of the Arcadian Europa. That sounds pretty cool.
Cutter, it is my distinct honor and privilege to introduce you to the rest of the crew in our sector.
Oh, this part's funny.
Sound off, everyone.
Hey, Rook. Name's Luke. I was the worm until you showed up, so thank you. Now I get to do the hazing. What are you talking about? We don't do that. Welcome aboard. Don't listen to her. I'm the...
Yeah, man.
Kai! Your mic's still messed up.
How about now?
Better.
Oh, hey, I'm Kaido. Kai.
Mic's still busted, huh?
Oh, yeah, still waiting on the rec to get approved.
Heaven forbid they get functional gear.
I'm sure they're working on it as fast as they can.
Traditional corporate talk.
I added you to the sector comms channel. It can get lonely out here. Helps to check in with each other from time to time. All right.
Oh man, you mean you gotta talk to people now?
Let's get back to it. Weaver out.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Later, Rook.
Alright, now we don't have to deal with any of this regular old BS. We can just shove a tether on it and go back to work. Ah, it feels so good.
Processing valuable deposits.
The little stuff I'm still gonna do like that because it costs literally no time. This is a poor decision, but I want to get in here. See if we can do a little dance. And the last thing I want to do is cut into the cockpit. Because then I think I might burn up the supplies. That would be bad. Did I mention the music in this game? Because it's really, really good. Okay, I think we're cleared up. Yeah, baby! Oh, it's all in one piece. Nice. Goodbye, fuckboy!
Raw material deposited.
Okay. And now, actually, we're gonna do this first. Because reasons. Alright, yeah, all that goes to the barge. Once again, sorry if anyone gets vertigo easily, because I am going to absolutely make your day miserable.
Salvage secured.
Cut point. Where are their cut point? Oh, more of this, I see. There we go. Perfecto! Yeah, it didn't look bad. I guess I could...
Confirmed.
Yeah, I guess I should chop this stuff off of the side first. Get in there.
Salvage deposit accepted.
Yoink. Down you go, laddie.
Transferring credits.
The flight, by the way, is a lot of fun.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
Like once you get used to it, it's kind of just like flying around in a spaceship. It feels good.
Salvage accepted. Credit applied.
Okay, it's basically all of the little bits on the outside of the ship. I'm going to actually I don't really need to do anything here because that I always rip those off, but the whole airlock's coming anyway, so who cares? Alrighty. There's a lot of janky stuff in here, but we do have electrical to worry about now. Basically, all of the electrical components that we're going to rip out of the ship are going to be hot. So we need to be aware of that.
Warning. Oxygen reserves are
Ah,
dropping.
damn. Come on. Let's go restock on oxygen and fuel. Ow. At least it didn't hit my face. If you hit your face, there's a chance that your helmet explodes outwards and then you die because space is very, very deadly. If you guys haven't already, be sure to drop me a like. Helps a lot with the algorithm and gives me all those warm fuzzy feelings that we're so fond of. Okay, so usually I try and rip the guts out through the door or the sides, but that's very inefficient. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here and get in through here. I really don't know why this is open. It makes no sense, especially with that thing being there, unless this is like a really ghetto-fied chop job. But basically what I want to do is I want to get into the guts of the ship without having to clear everything out of the center first. And this should be... yeah. Sometimes moving stuff with yourself and your thrusters is just easier. Okay, there's that. And now...
Salvage deposit registered.
make sure I know exactly where the... yeah, there we go. Boom! Send that right along, and now we are in the guts of the ship. Yay! Does this come off already? Yeah!
Processing object. Applying credits to account. Salvage goal obtained.
Okay.
Rewards assigned.
We are in the business. Focusing mainly on the forward section so I can get at all of that juicy goodness in the cockpit. 'Cause that stuff's worth a lot of money. Leroy! You know, thinking about it, and I had this thought yesterday when I was playing this first time.
Salvage secured.
This game reminds me a lot of that opening scene in Titan AE,
Object
where
transferring credits.
where Kale is breaking down the ship, just cutting a whole ass chunk off of it. I was like, bruh, it is that scene, but an entire video game. And I had that realization of like, okay, that's probably why I like it so much, actually. And for anyone who doesn't know what Titan AE is, it's one of the greatest animated movies ever made. And if you at me about that, I will end your soul. Yeah, honestly, that one and actually just that one was
Valuable deposit.
90s kid who is interested in sci-fi 101. See the arcing there. That's not good if we're near it.
Salvage
Otherwise, who
registered.
cares?
Transferring credits.
I'm gonna see if I could be fancy with this and just shub. That was a little off. Probably would have been fine, but
Secured. Account credit applied.
they've done a really good job of simulating the physics, by the way. Is it the one where they create a second Earth to fight living energy aliens? Yeah, the Dredge.
Credits transferred.
What the fuck? Down there. But yeah, that's the one. And I remember...
Accepted. Credit applied.
Cutter, ship's got about 5 minutes left in her.
how the hell did that get so far?
We're out.
Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded.
Alright, whatever. Apparently these storage boxes really don't like to cooperate.
Account credited.
Get in there.
Salvage deposited.
Junction box, these are really nice. I think actually we've ripped most of the front end of this off. Can this move? Not yet.
Salvage secured. Applying credit.
What is holding you to the ship, my friend?
Salvage deposit confirmed.
Alright, you're here.
Applying credit.
This will get you out of here. There's a lot of wires in this ship. Oh, here we go. Oh, right. O2. Should probably deal with that. I keep forgetting I need to breathe. But also to be fair, in my other playthrough, I've got an upgrade or two, I think, in the helmet for O2 amount.
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
Makes things a bit on the awkward side. Man, I think all of my friends are streaming. Because I know a kid was doing Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel or whatever it is. And then I just saw a ping from my boy in it. That might be a video, but it might also just be a stream. All my boys are streaming today. Let's get you out of here, damn light. I feel like Bakugo screaming at Deku. Fuck out of here, damn nerd. Alright, you need to go over there, but there's not really an easy way to get you over there yet. Or I could just like straight up lift this chunk over the rest of the ship and then tether it. Actually, I might not even need to tether it. No, I don't. Just slap it a few times. Okay, so that's the whole front end of the ship gone. We move on.
Raw material deposited. Transferring credits.
Lots of good stuff here.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account. Salvage goal cleared.
I have noticed, by the way, that was actually really lucky that I didn't crack my helmet. I've noticed that basically anything related to an airlock is 100% going to be very pricey.
Salvage secured. Account credit.
So for whatever reason you decide to start playing this game, and I do recommend it. I think it's actually on sale until the 7th, which is cool. That's why I picked it up. But yeah, just if you need the dosh,
Credits awarded.
get in around the airlock, and you will have the dosh. That thing is going to come flying out
You got 1 minute
at
left.
maximum
Time to
stupid.
shift your biscuits.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to get it out on the other side. That's fine. Could try and cut this loose. I doubt it's gonna happen in time. I would like to get the airlock gone, but I'll save that for next shift. Could I do it? Yes, but I don't think there's really a reason. We'll just have it free and easy for next time. And then these panels on the side, those are going to be annoying as usual. I hate the electrical, by the way, because it doesn't really pay much, but they still bill you for it anyway. Alright, there we go. It's got to look out on some ships so you don't cut off the airlock and end up like the Martian. I was saying at the when I first started the stream, there were a couple of moments where I was cutting the thruster nozzle off of the back of a ship, and the engineering bay was still pressurized. So what happened was the thruster nozzle, the thruster itself, and sometimes even the fuel supply would come rocketing out of the assembly backwards and slam into the wall way over behind the ship. Thankfully, I was smart enough to get the heck up out of the way.
Hello, shipbreaker. You have 1 incoming transmission waiting.
Cool. Can I just go to bed?
Hey, Rook. I was thinking our crew should crack some beer sometime. You know, shoot the breeze, fantasize about a debt-free life and all that. Not that that's gonna happen anytime soon. Like, Weaver's been at this for years. 20, maybe? Ouch. at a great school when he started. Dee Dee sends most of her money home. Goes through Lynx, of course, with huge transfer fees. And Kaido, well, look, Kai's great. He just hasn't really taken to the work. Lynx calls him a low earner. As for me, I'm trying to get there as fast as I can. I just need enough to get me one of those mining skips. You know, for boat running. Still so many rich rocks along the frontier line. Eventually want to hire some friends from back home. Oh, the Airs platform. Round Mars? Good people. But work's hard to find there.
Sorry if y'all can hear me
Don't know
eating,
when
by the way.
that'll be, though. Just when I think I'm earning at a steady clip, there's another fine or fee. This job's fun as hell and all, but I got other plans. Maybe you do too. Anyway, don't want to get a fine for tying up comms? Kidding. That's not a thing. I don't think. Either way, good luck, Rook. Blue out.
There's actually a pretty nice story to this game, which surprised me.
Good morning, Cutter 9346
Yeah.
Lynx would like to share the following inspirational.
How you holding up there, Cutter? Seems like you're getting the knack for it. Trust me, when you get well versed in the art of shipbreaking, it becomes a joy to show up to the yard each day. Ain't a trade like
How are these not losing durability?
between the ribs of a ship, spitting heat, dosey-doing with a 10-ton panel, taking a breather, gaze out at the rest of the human race, buzzing in the distance. Huh. You tell I miss it. It's all right. Helping y'all get there is near as good. Ah, dang it. I got corporate ringing me. Good luck out there today, Cutter. Talk to you again soon. We are out.
The narrative of this game is not subtle, by the way. It's like you got your crew of shipbreakers, the boys, the homies, and then you have the lady who owns the company occasionally sending you messages that just drip propaganda. No subtlety whatsoever. But okay, let's crack this bitch open and finish it off. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to ignore the electrical work, except for the power cells, which is that little purple thing right there. Still held in by something. Or is it? No, this one should be free. Hold on. Oh no, it's because of these things. Damn it. This is why I hate dealing with those damn electrical panels, because they actually lock your ship in, whether you like it or not. Okay. Into the processor you go, boyo. Now I'm gonna get some negatives for not cutting out the electrical on that, but I don't care. Because yeah, that was 243,000 as opposed to about 10k loss. Maybe more. No. No. It's fine.
Damn.
Oh, this is already out, so why not? These things are so tiny. They're tedious. Let's see here. That one and that one. this off since we're here and we're free. Yeehaw. Alright, home skillet to the processor you go.
Account credited.
Nice. Since we're here.
Processing.
You actually don't even have to use the cutter on these, you can just rip them out. The only problem with doing what I'm doing is like my OCD kicks in and I'm just like, I don't want to leave it. I don't want to just leave it. Alright, this one's free. I'm gonna go ahead and rip this big piece out just because. Whoa boy. Getting a little spicy.
Material accepted.
Let's get you going over there. Alright, the back end of this still needs to come loose. Actually, we have a hydroponics, you say? Alright, ooh. Alright, free poster. You can collect stuff as well, which I haven't mentioned at all. Hey, medical kit, nice. Alright, let's do what we do. Cut the back end off. Just send that right along. Yeet. Perfect. And all of this should go to the processor, including the back end over here. Yep. Love for them is to give us a massive cruiser or something to rip apart, like a defunct luxury liner or something, a major project you could just take your time and take apart. Would be cool.
Your oxygen reserves are dropping below
well.
statistically profitable levels.
Let's go ahead and send that along. Actually, there might be some O2 in here. Yes, there is. Boom.
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
Hey, there's another poster. Ew. Wait, what the hell does that say?
Valuable object processed. Credits
Dr.
awarded.
Doris Singh, inventor of the railgate.
Salvage gold.
Cool.
Rewards assigned.
I thought for a second that was a psycho bitch that was employing us. The really big ship idea, by the way, I do agree with that. I kind of...
Credits transferred.
I'm expecting them at some point to pop up with like a battle cruiser or something, and just be like, "Yeah, this was found after a large conflict, or maybe it was just demilitarized and sold or something." And now it's like, okay, now you gotta dodge any kind of missed munitions, stuff like that, because salvage, one of the most
Salvage.
profitable things to salvage is a battlefield.
Credit.
Yeah, I saw the stuff moving. I never realized there was a ship moving around out there. Look at that big old fucker. What about an entire space station to rip apart? That's getting a little bit too big. Maybe like an outpost or something. Let's see, missiles alone would probably be small fortune if they don't go boom. Exactly. That would be the definition of a high risk, high reward op. But I mean, I'm not that far into the game, even on my first save, but I can kind of see that they're sort of playing with
Applying credit.
different stuff. Like, you're getting science ships and explorer ships. Rip apart DS9, that would be fun. I wonder how they're going to handle modding. Because think about that. If people can get a hold of this game and mod the shit out of it, can you imagine what some people would create given the capability to mod this game? Like, bro, we're gonna see Imperial Star Destroyers immediately. Nope. You're coming this way. There you go. Ships from all the other games. Oh, yeah. Take apart the Millennium Falcon. That would be a good one. Like, basically any ship from Star Wars would be a good one.
Material accepted. Credits
There is one ship that I would actually not like to see in that setting, and that would be the Serenity. Because that would just make me sad. Hey, y'all know I'm a Firefly fanboy.
credits transferred.
Oh, this one's already free. Nice. Take apart ships from Star Trek. Definitely. Get in, rip apart the Enterprise. Bruh. I'd do it just for the memes.
Object processed. Transferring credits.
Go Dead Space. On and salvage planets? Honestly, I'd just like to get my hands on the Ishimura. You know, for reasons. I'm glad they didn't try and turn this into a horror game, by the way. Like, there may very well be horror elements to this, but I haven't seen any yet. Excuse me. I said you go that way.
Salvage secured.
Dude, imagine if somebody put in like a an alien ship in here. Like if you could just take apart the Sulaco and the alien queen was still around.
Left in this ship, Cutter.
That would be horrifying.
Shoot. Leave her out.
Actually, this setting fits with the Weyland-Yutani Corporation, so I could totally imagine this being a thing in the Aliens universe. I'm surprised they didn't get to it first.
Valuable object accepted for processing.
Multiplayer could be amazing if it was some large 8-cutter job. Pulls you your way through, such as needing 3 other players at certain points throughout the ship in order to safely remove the reactor. Actually, that would be a pretty cool thing. Because like, if you pull a reactor now, for those of you who don't know, if you pull a reactor, you have to move quickly, otherwise it goes nuclear. Or maybe not nuclear, but it blows up real big. Thank you, by the way, for whoever's leaving the likes. Much appreciated. But, yeah, I could see, like, if you pull one reactor, then you gotta pull all of them. And at that point, yeah, you're gonna need multiple cutters at different parts of the ship and then coordinating your stuff. Like, okay, so everybody pull it. We'll get it moving. And then hopefully nobody just freaking explodes out of nowhere, because that would be very awkward.
Warning. Oxygen.
Away you go, foul creature. Okay. Gonna just go ahead and go back, get my stuffs.
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
Oh boy. Okay, that could have been a lot worse.
Oxygen level.
Probably won't need all the tethers. I hate it when that ship gets in the way, by the way, because like it eats up all of my light. God's image 4 people would be cutting each other to get the good stuff. Yeah, I could see that. I could see that getting really toxic if it was like a competitive thing, but I doubt they would make this a competitive game. Like in that kind of scenario, I would assume, I mean, it might not fit the setting very well, but I would assume it would be every cutter gets an equal share.
Tether supplies dropping.
Yes, I know tether supplies are dropping. I have been using them.
Deposit accepted or prompted.
Have you noticed, by the way, you can't just go around blasting your laser cutter willy-nilly because it will just blast off in all directions like that. Which is why if you ever see me cutting near a fuel tank, I'm going to be very careful.
Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded.
Okay, I think we can just shove this over there, actually. Yeah, perfect. It'd be cool to have multiplayer. Need a lot of coordination to pull off, though. I agree.
Credits awarded.
Okay, I gotta get these doors out of here. Didn't realize that the floor was missing, so let's just go ahead and do that. Hello, door. Main drawback of multiplayer would be just getting trolled by someone in a public session. Yeah, but I mean, my argument to that would be this game does not need a overly publicized multiplayer. This is supposed to be a very chill experience. So let's keep it a very chill experience.
Seconds left to wrap things up, Carter.
Ah, damn it. Okay, I may very well not get everything that I want out of this,
Secured. Account credit applied.
but I'm gonna try. Oh, battery pack.
Salvage
Okay,
deposit
you.
account credited.
Okay, now I think we only need
Object accepted for
more battery pack.
credits deposited.
Okay, all of this stuff basically goes to the furnace, so we just need this. I'm not gonna have enough time. Yeah. It's okay. I'll leave this to someone else. Yeah. There absolutely would be trolling. That just comes with the turf and multiplayer. Can only hope for a chance of private rooms. Well, I mean, if you're gonna multiplayer at all, then if you don't have the capacity for private multiplayer sessions, what the fuck are you doing? Yeah, one bad. A little 3 mil day.
Level has been achieved. License level increased.
A good one to take apart would be Spaceball 1. Hell yeah. Still not already torn apart. It can be salvaged though. You can bring pieces of it, and that would actually be a little bit more in line with the level they're going for now. I could go back to that ship, by the way. I'm not going to.
Hello, shipbreaker. You have one incoming transmission waiting.
Hey, Rook. You ever think about starting your own business out there? You know, be your own boss? I swear, one day, I'll get a decent belt runner and make my own money. Maybe
Yeah,
bring
about
my own
pretty
van
easy.
along to help
It's
keep it
already
good
short.
run.
Uh-huh.
My dream is to tinker with ship design. Maybe build some machinery to help with heavy-duty mining. Make it safer. If we ever both get out of here, I'd hire you in a heartbeat. If you don't end up coming with me, I hope you get to make your own way out there. Definitely see me if you do. Blue out.
Good morning, shipbreaker. This is your daily wake-up call.
Hey, there we go. I get to show off my least favorite part of the game.
I think it's time for you to learn about the mother lode of any ship. The reactor.
Yeah, no, I
Most
know.
part of shipbreaking. But you got this. Continue when you're ready, Cutter.
Immediately upgrade the tether amount. Durability drain. Strangely, none of my stuff seems to be losing durability, which kind of bothers me. Did I accidentally go in a different mode? You been, by the way, Dave? It's been a minute since I've tuned into a stream. I'm doing okay. It's just ups and downs with motivation, but I mean, I'm kicking back into it. I'm still, what I'm going to do after this, actually, once I'm done with the stream, is I'm going to finish off the upload and the publishing of the Endwalker video, and then I'm going to go and, if I can remember how to brain, then I'm going to go and try and edit together, or finish editing together a Destiny 2 video, which I am so very excited for. I gave Cade/Miles
You got less on the line now, but still.
a heads up
Let's try to
of it, and like we were just talking over Discord, so I was like, hey, you want to see what I got so far? And he's like, yeah, sure.
toward the aft.
Got to a point, and
Configurations out
he just started dying laughing.
We're only focused on one thing right now. Pull the reactor and get it on the barge. As soon as you disconnect the reactor from this ship, it'll start to melt down. So act fast and make sure you have an exit strategy ahead of time.
Alright,
Alright,
so this is where things get a little funny.
should just slide out of her coolant casing with a good yank from your grapple. Try to have your extraction fully planned out before disconnecting it
Steering
from the ship.
console. Thruster ejection switch, so let's go ahead and do that. Okay. So there's a couple of ways we can go about this. I'm going to try and go for the easiest. Which basically involves cutting through the bottom of the ship. You see how my HUD's all freaking out? It's because of the reactor. Oh, I don't need to cut through the other parts. Yoink that off.
Salvage deposit accepted.
And get this over here. Ow.
Caution. Helmet damage detected.
Yeah, no shit. Okay, so that occasionally happens. I'm not immune to it. And funnily enough, if you hit your helmet hard enough, your radio starts malfunctioning. And it plays stuff at random. Okay. So this is the easiest way to get rid of a reactor. You just make a hole, and then yoink it and fling it.
Well, congrats.
There you go. Done. Easy.
You're certainly picking this stuff up fast.
That was like a million credits right there.
Okay. I'm gonna leave you to it till you get to the next range. Until then, remember this. Measure twice, cut once. The tethers are your friends. Good luck out there, Cutter. We were out.
Measure twice, cut once, tethers are your friends. That's actually really, really good advice. You know, this is a pretty good ship, so I'm just going to keep cutting it. I could have gone back to the other one, but this one's better.
Salvage secured. Applying credit.
Probably shouldn't have done that, but that'll be fine. Is everything looking ship-shape so far? You had to go there. Speaking of D2, I'm actually getting into it for the first time. Yeah, I saw that, I think. I think I saw you post something about it on Discord. I think I like it because it's an FPS game, but I'm having fun with it. Yeah, I need to get back on it and start playing again, because I've been very much on and off with it. I've been trying to avoid it because I want to play Hunter, which is the class that I'm doing the YouTube bit on, but I don't want to play it without actually, you know, getting somewhere. Yeah, it's quite fun. Cutting the heart of the problem. D2 has its fun moments. Story, at the very least, is really good. The last few seasons. I disagree with that, but I haven't touched the story until like now. Everything, like, none of it makes sense from an outside perspective, and since they basically remove content, I've got no context for the story. I could rant about the D2 story for a long time, by the way. The whole reason I'm making videos about it is basically satire of why the removing content is dumb. It's not like I'm completely ignorant of the D2 story. One of the big reasons that I'm agitated, in all honesty, is because now that I'm like playing now, I never get to meet Cade. And Cade is such a freaking unit in comparison. Good in comparison to the bad season. Yeah, that's fair. But still, from an outside perspective, the story makes no damn sense whatsoever.
Hello.
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
Oh, well, didn't quite get it all the way out yet. Goodbye.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Whoop. Oh, I cut it all the way out. There we go. Now it's moving. Stop playing after the sunsetting of weapons and the removing content. Plus they don't let you go back and play the past story. Exactly! That's the whole reason I didn't want to get into it in the first place, because it sounded like WoW. And honestly, I hear a lot of the same complaints about it, actually. This one slightly heavy, but not a huge deal. Similar thing. There we go. The rest of this, I believe. Actually, yeah, all of this goes to the processor now. Cool.
Salvage deposited.
Easy!
Applying credit to account.
Sweet. Catch up with chat here. Still let you pick the season you wanted to play and catch up. I'd still be playing, but Miss Story is a bit of an... Yeah, I know. Like, the whole idea of FOMO is... It is mind-numbingly idiotic to me. Because, like, if you're gonna base your story on stuff that only the early players are gonna know about, why the fuck would anyone new jump in? It's like, we're not gonna have as good of an experience. We're not gonna have any context whatsoever, so why would I even try? That's what's kept me out of it for a while. The reason I'm jumping in now is because I want to make videos about it, and I just, you know, kind of wanted to play a looter shooter that wasn't Warframe. At this point, they should have just exported what they had in assets and made the new one D3. That would be nice, except they would charge everyone out the alien Wing Wong for it. And don't even get me started about the first one being console exclusive. That's still stupid to this day. I'm gonna lie, I don't condone or agree with Bungie's decisions on some of the things for the game, so I can't recommend it in good conscience right now. Just going to say play it if you want to. The only reason I'm playing it is because Kalar bought it for me, and like I was just talking about it, like, hey man, it's I think I asked on Discord, like, is Destiny 2 worth it? And if so, how much money do you have to spend to get into it? Fucking an hour and a half later, I get a ping on Steam. Hey, you've been gifted this. And Kalar's message is just, this is exactly how much money you need to spend to get into it. Enjoy. Fucking smartass. Spent weeks grinding up weapons just for them to not matter anymore. Yeah, that sounds like what I hear of WoW. Which I'm getting a lot of comparisons between the two games. Moving the story that people enjoyed is very redundant. It's not redundant, it's a negative. It is a step backwards. Yeah, it really does sound like WoW. But since Activision doesn't have control over it anymore, it might actually become a better game. Here's hoping. Everything seems cut and dry so far. Why are you like this? Okay, let's get this free. Yeehaw. Whip this one off. I love these things, by the way.
Object processed. Transferring credits.
Like these thruster nacelles, they are very expensive and very easy to shove in.
Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credits.
Yep. 206,000. Come on, they. Further over than I thought. That thing bothers me how close it is on some of these ships, because like the ships get pretty big, and I'm talking like easily much bigger than this one. And there's this one with 3 separate engine pods, and you get remarkably close to the furnaces in the process of trying to cut them up.
Oxygen reserves are low.
There it is.
Reminder, asphyxiation can lead to missed salvage goals.
Salvage accepted.
Yeah, I was waiting on that call out. Okay, food pack goes into the furnace for some reason. Alright. Actually, wait a minute. Is there...
Salvage secured.
There might be... Yeah, there's O2. I was about to say, if I can find O2 easily, then I'll grab some O2 here, but if I can't, then I'm just not going to worry about it. Anyway. Back to cutting. That is now free. Wow.
Salvage secured. Applying
Can I
credits.
just, like, yoink that off? Yes, I can. One good thing, at least, is that they do a lot of charity work with the game, so purchases are put to good use. You're still kind of gouging for money, though. It's, like, cool for the charity work, but, dude, don't sacrifice your fan base for it. It's worse than Destiny. Each of the weapons aren't just a skin. They have different recoils, shooting speeds, reload speeds, effects, etc. Makes it so much worse. I mean, I assume it's the same in WoW because of stats, power creep. And from what I hear, their meta changes so freaking often, it's impossible to keep up with. Like, you have to have an entire roster of maxed characters to avoid getting kicked out of the meta. But I could be wrong on that. Paper hand cannon in D2 is Nature of the Beast, has a good feel to it for me. Good info, because I do like the hand cannons. Stuff just used to love the game. The bits, and they pulled this BS. Yep. Yeah, it kind of gives me reminders of the AI in Subnautica. What? Remember to cut above the rest of the stuff. I know. I know how to play this damn game, I say as I'm about to explode my damn self, I guarantee. That light is still on. Why is that light still on? Probably because there's still electrical in here.
Applying credits to account.
Anyway.
Salvage deposit registered. Account credited.
What was that? And while everything is just a skin with different stats in Destiny, it affects your actual gameplay. It affects your actual gameplay in WoW too, man. If the numbers change, the feel of everything changes. Like, yeah, it's not as direct of a difference as, like you were saying, recoil and accuracy, etc., but it is still a pretty noticeable difference for people on that level. I don't know why I just decided to cut all the way back here, but, you know, we're here now, so. Okay, let me go ahead and just get these out of here real quick.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
No, you don't.
Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credits.
Alright.
Salvage registered. Transferring credits.
Let's see if I can do something a little fancy here. That is so cool. It's such a little thing, but it is so cool. That is great. Oh, the oxygen reminders. I see what you mean, Goma. Okay, that one might need a little bit of assistance getting into position. That's fine. You know, I hate hip firing on console. Don't like the fact I can't control the recoil on a controller. Another reason why I find sniper rifles with hip fire to be a very idiotic perk. I mean, some people like it. So here, just make myself mad. You ranting. Yeah, bring it down, man. Chill. Jingling guitar is such a good mechanic. Yes, it is. It's very nice. And it feels good, too. Like, it doesn't last forever, but if you can get a really good daisy chain going, like the guy was saying earlier, oh, it feels so good. And it's just one of those things, like, this is the mark of a good dev. They didn't have to do that. I'm gonna lose out on this one.
Credits awarded.
Alright, let me see if I can cut this here front end off. And this time I ain't going for fancy. I don't want this to look too pretty. I just want it to be functionally off the damn ship. That'll work. If I remember correctly, glass is kind of expensive.
Material accepted.
Eh, slightly. Alright, so now, yep. That is off of yonder ship. Just gonna push through here real quick. Yeah, I got a couple of sections left. I'm not gonna get it all.
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
There we go. Go for this stuff because this is the priciest, and we like that.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Guy doesn't seem to cut you any slack, does he? What are you talking about, man? Am I being too harsh again? Or are you talking about something else?
Salvage deposit registered. Account credited.
This game is really chill until you realize how much you have to do in such a short amount of time. Because every shift is only 15 minutes, so you really got to be on the ball if you want to get everything done. Okay, I'm probably not going to get to a point where I can cut those off the side. And now that I think about it, one thing I do want to get is the airlock. I don't need to do that now.
Processing valuable deposit.
Okay. Minute 24. Hope we can do it. Sorry, I'm not going to look at chat for a second because I want to get this done. Come on. Cool it down a little. There you go, Bubba. Just now realizing that my tools are not getting durability hits, and I don't know why.
Cutter, you got about 1 minute to make your mark on this shift.
I got you, bud. Yeah, I didn't rip it off.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
Okay. Second one, probably unnecessary. Don't care.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Alright, let's get a bunch more easy stuff.
Secured. Account credit applied.
Also known as basically free money, and
Salvage deposit registered.
yeah, I think we're good.
Account credited.
I'm good with that. Not a bad shift. Good 6.7 mil.
New certification
Yeah.
level attained.
Played this a little. Is there a free mode where you don't have to worry about error time? I think so. I think so. There's like a free flight mode. I can check it out here in a second, actually.
Hello, shipbreaker. You have one incoming transmission waiting.
Yeah.
Howdy, Rook. So, this can be, an awkward subject, but
Yeah.
you probably noticed Lynx doesn't take
Can I skip past this? I could.
Care of us. Up
Did
until
not.
maybe 100 years ago, workers like us would sometimes form these groups called unions.
Yeah, ACG, you can't just keep hitting these back to back to back, man. They're starting to lose their bite.
That kind of thing. Lynx was actually part of getting rid of them. But some of us are trying to bring it back. I can tell you're a good person and a hard worker. The company will use you up. It's just built that way. So I thought you might be interested in the union news group. There are new messages every couple of days. Read them, don't read them, trash them, whatever. Just keep it on the down low. The others don't know about it. Weaver and D are a bit too by the book. Kaido is
Just realized there's a vending machine inside of my hab.
But I wanted you to have the info. I was glad someone gave it to me when I was new. Okay, spiel over.
Just realized, by the way, this trash. Get that live, laugh crap off of my screen.
Hello, ship.
Alright. Yeah, let's take a look, see what that free roam mode is like. Because if it is just like floating around nothing, like no restrictions at all, that would be awesome. Oh yeah, pick whatever ship you want. Let's see what this big old one is. Looks pretty spanty. She had those hydrogen machines and spy kids in real life, you know. Instant meals in a few seconds, like a Big Mac and fries. That would be cool. Okay. Not quite. Oh, I got like 1,000 tethers though. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is just straight up free flight. This is definitely one of the bigger ships that I've seen. It's not the biggest. It's definitely one of the biggest. Man, there's a lot of stuff going on here too. You see what I mean, by the way? You get so close to the furnace on some of the bigger ships. Like this bay needs an upgrade. Sensor array, 2 separate thrusters. All this fancy crap on the side. Kind of want to just see what the internals of this ship looks like. Oh, wow. That is a very small windshield. Okay, so how do you get into the ship? I am the curious now. It does appear that you essentially just get maxed out stuff and there's no drain on your fuel or O2, which is cool. Real talk though, is there like... There's no airlock on the sides, which is interesting. I see those panels up top. Yeah, there's the airlock. Why is there only that one? That seems like okay. This is fine. Well, I guarantee this is going to be pressurized, and oh yeah, that's a lot of stuff. Okay. So this is how you enter a pressurized ship. Oh, small windows on the side. Scientist? Wait. Small windows on the side? Where? There are no windows on the side, my dude. Like, there's literally that and then a couple of cargo bays. Okay, whatever. Let's go in. Ooh. This is a spicy airlock.
Airlock pressurizing.
Okay. Yeah, this is 100% a ship that was more than likely involved in a horror movie. This is separate pressurization, by the way. There's a lot of glass in here. ECU. What does this do? Can I fiddle with it? No? Can I fuck with it? Definitely one of the more advanced ships. There's stuff in here that I have not seen on any of the other ones. Hey, atmosphere regulator. And it's busted. We're at the head of the ship, which means actually that's the cockpit. I really don't understand why these things are open. What is this? Thermal spreader. So it's a heatsink. Oh yeah. That's a cramped ass little control room, damn. Ah, here we go. Atmosphere regulator.
Air pressure level decreasing.
So in theory... Yep, there it is.
Airlock pressurizing. Airlock.
So that's what happens. Uh-oh. Electrical hazards. Bad things.
Airlock depressurizing.
So that was less than ideal. Gonna hop out and head back to work. Enjoy the rest of the stream. Yeah, I'm probably about to cut it, but thank you very much. Okay, so that was bad, but it's okay. So check this out. I'm assuming that the inside of this is still pressurized, so we're about to see this thruster come yeeting out at terminal velocity, hopefully. Nope. Nope. Oh, you're still locked in over there. Yeah, it destroyed a lot of stuff there, damn. Yeah. I was hoping that it'd still have pressure, because I wanted to see it fly out, but no. We just got mobbed. It's okay. But yeah, to answer your question, there is a free flight mode that essentially gives you God mode and what looks like all of the upgrades and like plenty of stuff. You got these two, by the way, which let me see if I can use these appropriately. These are tools that I haven't actually used in game yet, so this might be a bit on the awkward side, but it's okay. I just want to see what happens. God, I feel like my friend when we went to the gun range, he took off his ear probe because he wanted to know what a Desert Eagle sounded like. Not a smart man, I admit. So anyway, breaching. Aw, I was hoping it'd fire off. I was hoping it would shoot off. That would have been cool. Damn. Wonder how much this is worth. Because like basically we have made no money. I want to see how much that one chunk is. Alright. Radiation containment. Huh. Yeah, this is stuff that I haven't messed with anyway. I think I'm going to go ahead and kill the stream here. Before I do that, though, on my other computer, I am going to look up a good thumbnail for the episode that's about to upload, which is going to be really difficult because it is massive spoilies. It's kind of scrolling through. I'm looking for a good sort of vague bit that I can use, you know? Damn it. Yeah, it'll work. Just a big ol' honkin' crystal and no other context whatsoever. I've got to have like the single most ghetto way of making thumbnails, BT dubs. Because what I'll do is I will snip the I will snip the picture on my computer, post it on Discord, download it to my phone, edit it there, and then, only then, will I upload it to YouTube. So I'm doing that now. Rocket Man. Editing program. I would show you guys this if I can, but that would probably be very, very strange to set up because it's on my phone. Enhance. Walker reactions. Consistency is key. So I have actually driven a friend to the brink of insanity. That friend being a YouTuber buddy of mine. How do I do this? How do I do this? I want to just put on here something like Mother No. But that would probably be spoilers. And if anyone has no idea what the hell I'm talking about, then spoilers for Final Fantasy XIV. Can't think of what to put, but I want to do it before I get off of the stream. Damn. I'm drawing blanks. Oh, whatever. I'll figure it out. Upload will be live in like, I don't know, 5-10 minutes. Anyway, thanks you guys so much for stopping by, for leaving likes, etc., etc. Hope you all have enjoyed. Stuff, things, reasons, like, sub, Discord, blah, blah, blah. Y'all have a wonderful day, and I will see y'all next round. Endo streamo.